When I got laid off, I stopped paying my credit card debt. I said, if you want to get your money, fucking sue me. Well, there's a company suing me right now, but they probably bought the debt in batch. So I was looking into ways on how I could respond to the summons asking them to verify the debt. And there was 2 forms that I could fill out. Well, my husband comes home and he says, why don't you just have a lawyer do it? We pay for the services. So I'm like, oh yeah, good idea. I get the call from the lawyer today and he's talking about making a payment plan with these people. I said, okay, why would I do that? Well, I told him my theory is they send out all of these summons just before Christmas because 70% of the time people do not respond to them and their wages end up getting garnished. And the reason I know this is because it's happened to me before and I remember it happening just before Christmas and I forgot about it. And this time I didn't want to forget about it. So I explained to him what I wanted to do and he says, I've been in the business for 22 years and they'll be able to verify it. You're just kicking the can down the road. I said, I don't care. I said I would still like to at least try because I'm on unemployment. It's just before the holidays and I know they're banking on me not responding and I don't have anything for them to garnish and I understand that they can lien my house. So I don't want to pay this right now. I don't have time for it. So if all we're going to do is kick the can down a little bit, I would prefer to just do that. And if it ends up getting dismissed, even better. And instead of doing it myself, I thought I would get an expert to do it for me. So this is the route I would like to take. At the end of the conversation, he was like, Jenny, I don't want you to stress this season. I will take care of this. You don't have to worry about a thing. I will make sure this is taken care of for you. That man is going to get that shit dismissed. When I got
Wow. And the fact that she has done this video, she has put this video out there, best believe lots of Americans are going to be going through this route. Wow. Debt isn't real. I maxed out a bunch of credit cards and immigrated to another country where credit score doesn't matter. I even abandoned the car with a loan at the airport. Changed my number, emails, everything. My money is in a foreign account and I'm long gone. They can pound sand. But this is so maybe physically, yeah, what people are failing to understand. There are consequences for every action. Those people might not be able to get you, but best believe me, you are going to be paying for this. And the worst thing is that you will pay it in worse ways. It won't even relate to this, it won't even relate to money. You will never know that what is happening to you is a consequence of the actions you took prior. You've stolen from people. You've stolen from people and you did it knowingly. You did it on purpose. You are not going to get away from it. Nah, you're not get away with it. Stop listening when I heard this has happened to me before. Once is a mistake, twice is a choice. Do you get? Go to court, they have no witnesses, so they will dismiss the case as long as you don't ever admit it's your debt. Wow. People will roast you for not paying debt, but defend truth and nail government debt and bank bailouts. Wow. So why is everyone in the USA in credit card debt? Pay for the stuff you buy. If you ain't got the money, don't buy the stuff. This is the way we actually operate in my country. If you don't have cash to pay some, like, there is no way, there is nowhere ever in my country you can walk into and pay with your credit card. Credit card. That does not work in my country. It does not work. You can pay with your debit card. Anything that is not debit card, forget it. Forget it. You're not buying it. Nah. And anything you cannot afford with money that you have to pay, you cannot afford it. That's the way we operate in my country.
I finally decided to retaliate against my manager. My management building. Because I've been asking him to fix these windows 4 months. 4 months. And the elevator been broken 6 months. They just now fixed it. These things don't go up. Hold on. Look. Look at this. Look at the thing is coming out. It broke out of nowhere. And I've been telling him to fix it. I'm tired. I was supposed to pay rent 5 days ago. I didn't pay rent. They just emailed me telling me, oh, what's going on? I'm like, fix the windows. I'm a little minuscule scared though. Would that affect my credit score?
This one is still new in the business. He's even scared if it will affect his credit score. So this person is even conscious. And he has good reason. He has good reason to even not to pay because fix, then I'll pay. Let me get the worth of my money. So this one is even a good cause. But let's see if it will affect his credit score. Make sure you are documenting everything. Also, you need to put your rent money in escrow today. Oh, okay. That way it will not affect your credit score. Okay, that's good. Friend, pay your rent. Those issues are not affecting your health. Just keep writing so you have backup or don't renew your lease and move out. Oh, somebody said absolutely contact the LA housing department ASAP. US renters have rights and they're really helpful. Okay, it's good to know that. You see, when I say America, you people have working system. You people have working system. You do not know. You do not know. Eh? In my country, you're having issue with your landlord. Who are you going to contact? You're on your own. You're on your own. They'll tell you just pack out, just move out and go and look for somewhere else. Eh.
Baby, my people back home in America literally think I'm rich as fuck because I be taking a trip every month. But little do they know, it costs me less to take a trip every month than it does to pay rent every month in America. Ain't that crazy? That it costs less to see the world than it does to live in America. America is a trap. Baby, my people back home.
I won't lie. When we see people, abroad traveling, going on trips, the way I envy you guys. Which is why if you guys must have heard me say it, I want to be like America, just up and travel. But taking a trip in my country to anywhere, even within my country, is expensive. It can even be more expensive than paying your rent. Not even can. It will be way, way, way more expensive than paying your rent. That's why we are not tripping anywhere. Everybody, no, people are taking trips, but those people taking trips, when you see them, know that they have a lot of money. All these people taking trips, they have money, or they've been saving, saving, saving for it for so long. Because we cannot take credit to travel. You cannot take credit to travel. Who is going to give you the loan? Even if you take the loan, that loan they require you to start paying every after a month. And where are you going to see the money to start paying that huge amount of money in a month? Nah. See, they don't want us traveling outside. It's beautiful out here. Who don't want you traveling out? I'm trying to break free. I just need a stable remote job. Our remote job is nice. I won't lie. What type of jobs do you have? Oh, she's checking, sending it in a DM. Exactly 100. This is so true and it's very peaceful. USA is a scam and it's draining. I see why I want to leave out the country. Oh, so Americans are now leaving America. Oh, I think I'll check that out. I'll check it out.
You know what nobody talks about is that when you're tall, you can so easily just end up looking like a lesbian in the way that you dress. You just end up looking like a WNBA player. Now, I don't mind looking like a lesbian, okay? If I'm attracting more women, love it. The problem is, I look like a lesbian who pays bills. I don't want to look like that. I want to look like a lesbian who is getting taken care of. The fuck? It's like in every lifetime, I'm giving the wrong message. You know what nobody talks about is that.
She doesn't want to pay bills. Okay, like actually, she looks like the type that takes care of people that pays bills. So I get why she's getting that, but she doesn't. She say I don't pay bills. That's what she wrote here. I don't pay bills. That's nice. That's nice.
Oh my God, are y'all paying attention to what's going on? Like, I just seen multiple videos on my timeline of people have stopped paying their bills. They said that, excuse me, times are so hard, and if the government ain't got to pay their bills, we shouldn't have to pay our bills either. So they're literally, one comment said that she works for a major bank, and I want to say she said 35% of mortgage people who got mortgage loans are not paying their mortgage, and the
Wow.
banks don't know what to do. People have stopped paying their bills. Like, it's a no bill paying trend out right now, y'all. Where they like, come on, join me. Stop paying your bills. Y'all not scared. I
Like,
mean, when you already, if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. I'm
like, are you guys not scared? See, the thing is, there will be people that will be scapegoats in this. That's just it. Some persons will be scapegoats. All the important bills getting paid, roof over our heads, car, utility, but having paid my credit cards in 3 years, I really don't give a F, to be honest. Wow, in 3 years. And you still keep getting loans. So that's what I don't understand. If people are not paying their credit loans, how are they still able to take credit loans? How? TikTok gonna have y'all broke and homeless. Y'all better pay them bills. I gave my student loan to God. See, I don't know about taking loan, taking out a credit to go to school. I don't think I want to do that. But of course, I understand why you guys are doing, because it's for how you have to go to school. And your schools are very expensive. I still wonder how parents from my country send lots of their children abroad to school, because the school fees there is damn expensive compared to back home here. Oof, you guys are trying. I be bread crumbling my bills, a piece for you, no piece for you. I've been spending more money on myself these days, because what are they gonna do? Wow, that's serious.
I just spent like 7, 8 hours at the emergency room with my kids. It is 1 in the morning. I just got home. The child that had to be taken to the emergency room did not want me to be with him while he was being admitted for the night. So, Daddy, who's actually been working hours away for the last 2 weeks, because I've just been by myself with the kids for the last couple weeks while he works out of the area. Drove all the way back to stay at the hospital with his son, which is awesome. And now he's back. It was the end of his trip anyway. He was back tomorrow either way. But let me just tell you, can't wait to not pay these medical bills. Cannot wait for it to just hit my collections. I'm not paying it. I already know I'm not paying it. I was sitting there, I gave him my insurance, and I was like, I'm not paying whatever the insurance isn't covering, and they don't cover much. So I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it.
I really don't even understand how people are paying for insurance, and the insurance don't even cover much of the bills. I think the insurance in my company, that really in my country, are trying, especially those federal ones. Like, you are paying small money and they will cover a lot. I have I have a friend that all their families are on federal insurance. I'm not that, because if I be paying all that money I'm paying, if I pay it, I will not be using it. My family will rarely get sick. So I will just be paying insurance for something I will not use. So I'm not paying any insurance for now. God has been taking care of me, he will continue to take care of him, but a time will come when I start paying for the insurance. When the money is plenty, maybe then I'll just be going to hospital just like that. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to, cultivate that habit of just going to hospital. Any little thing, you now want to go to hospital. I don't want it. Let me see what the people in the comments are saying. If we are going to be honest, then I'm right there with you. I'm not paying it either. Ha! You can also ask for an itemized list when you get the bill, and can usually get it lowered. Oh, every medical bill I've had sent to collections, I simply dispute and say it's against HIPAA for medical bills to be sent to collections. Ha! Same though, I refuse to put my or my kids' health at risk because I can't afford it. Whoa. I tell them to prove the debt belongs to me within a certain amount of time, and they can't do it because it doesn't belong to me anymore. Wow, this is serious. So who are the ones that be paying all this money? Somebody have to be paying for it now. So is it safe to say that this is the repercussion of the Western culture that allow that people to use credit to pay for stuff? Is this the repercussion of it? Hey, in my country, especially if you go to private hospitals, you are paying them money before they treat you. And people love to go to private hospitals. You have to pay before they treat you. If you don't pay, some hospitals will watch you. Even if you die, they will not touch you, because they've learned their lesson, so they're not touching anybody without payments. Ah, guys, I pray it gets better. I know economy is the huge part why it's impactful to behave like this. I just pray it gets better. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.